The will of the flesh is the natural movement of the body, arising through bodily heat and without thoughts. Afterward come the thoughts that awaken, strengthened by the long sleep and rest of the body. Concerning this, the blessed Peter says, "Beloved, do not be surprised at the fiery trial that comes upon you for testing, as though some strange thing were happening to you." And the blessed Paul speaks of this in the following manner: "The flesh desires what is contrary to the Spirit, and the Spirit what is contrary to the flesh. These are opposed to one another, so that you do not do what you wish. But if you are led by the Spirit, you are not under the law." The holy apostles have said this, so that we would not agree with such movements within ourselves. The one who strives in the ascetic life must bring every begun labor of virtue to its completion. For both the young and the old, for those whose bodies are healthy and who do not fear toil and bitterness, it is beneficial, with great zeal, to love continual fasting, to eat bread in moderation, and to drink water with measure from time to time. Let them cease eating while they still feel hunger, and cease drinking while they still feel thirst, so that eating and drinking do not become an obstacle to the necessary service of God. For if we eat much and drink much water, we will soon desire to eat again. But if we do not fully satisfy ourselves, then, being always somewhat hungry, even if we desire to become full, we will be content, and even bread alone will satisfy us. It is not easy to govern the shameless belly, for it becomes a god to those whom it conquers, and it is impossible for one who obeys it to remain innocent. But I do not see danger only in overeating. For when for many days we take no food, then despondency will find its place in us. It will rise up and wage war against us, turning our night vigils into sleep, and our daytime prayer into carnal thoughts, so that because of sleep we gain no benefit, and we expose ourselves to great danger from fleshly thoughts. For imagining that we fast more than others, we begin to think highly of ourselves and to despise others, and such thoughts about ourselves and about others are more grievous than any sin. Just as the farmer is senseless, who after spending much effort plowing his fields leaves them unsown, thus rendering all his labor useless, so it is with us. If we torment our body with heavy labors and with great attentiveness toward ourselves, yet do not sow within ourselves the seed of prayer, it will be as though we have labored and worked against our own selves. But perhaps someone will say, if prayer is what is most important in the work of righteousness, then what is the value of fasting? Its value, of course, is great. For just as a poor farmer, if he sows his field but afterward neglects it when it becomes overgrown with weeds, will reap thorns instead of wheat, so also with us, if we sow the seed of prayer, but do not subdue the body beforehand through fasting, then instead of the fruits of righteousness, we will bear the fruits of sin. For our body is of the same earth, and if it is not cultivated with care, just like the field, it will not bring forth the fruits of righteousness.